Hi all, I'm Lekha Poli, Assistant Professor of Naibunya College, Pongam. In one of my videos, I explained how to make a project or dissertation. Today, I'm going to focus on the topic MLA guidelines, which you need to know if you are going to undertake a project for your BA program. Before I get into the topic, I would like to point out certain rules and regulations put forward by the University of Calicut on the paper project. For doing the project, the student may choose any topic areas from the subjects he or she has studied, either from the prescribed syllabus or from outside the prescribed syllabus. The projects on the topics outside the prescribed syllabus will attract grace mark, so it is better to choose a topic outside the syllabus. The report shall be in English with not less than 30 pages, printed or typed and spiral bound. The candidate shall prepare at least 2 copies of the report, 1 copy for submission to the department and another copy for the student, which he or she has to bring with him or her at the time of viva voce. The student should refrain from plagiarism. Before I get into the other details like line spacing, font, size, bibliography, etc., I would like to explain what is MLA style. MLA style means Modern Language Association. It is a style which we have to follow while doing a research paper. The full title of the book is MLA Handbook for the Writers of Research Papers. Actually, it establishes a system for documenting sources in scholarly writing. While doing a project, we have to follow certain rules and regulations, and it is explained in the book. And the latest edition of the book is MLA 9th edition, and it is published by Modern Language Association. About the structure of the project should contain a title page, declaration of the student, certificate from the supervising teacher, acknowledgement. Chapter 1 is introduction, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4 is conclusion, followed by bibliography. So for BA project, there can be at least 4 chapters, but for the PG project, it is 5 chapters and you have to include more pages. Now we can focus on font and size. Regarding the font, Times New Roman is one of the basic font that we have to follow while doing the project. About the font size, 12 is a normal font size, and for the headings, the font size is 14. And we have to bold the headings. For the titles of novels and other works, we can follow the same font and size, but we have to italicize it. Titles of books, plays, films, periodicals, databases and websites are italicized. Titles of articles, essays, chapters, poems, web pages, songs and speeches are placed in quotation marks. Regarding line spacing and alignment, the line spacing is double, that is 2.0 or 1.5. According to the MLA style, here we have 2 options, 2 or 1.5. And according to the advice of your guide, you can opt any of these 2. About alignment, from the introduction chapter onwards, the alignment we have to follow is left alignment, and there are no borders for our project. About the paragraphs, we can start the paragraph after giving a single tab from the margin. Focusing on page number and margin, we can place the page number at the top right corner of the page. About the margins, for the right side, top part and bottom part of the page, we have to follow 1 inch margin. If it is converted into centimeter, 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters, and on the left side you can follow 1.25 inches, that is 3.17 centimeters. On the left side, extra space is needed if the papers are to be binded into a book. About the size of the paper used for the project is A4 size, and it should be of good quality. About quotations used in the chapters, Enclose the quoted section in quotation marks. At the end of the quote, add an in-text citation with the author name and page number. The period should go outside the brackets at the end of your in-text citation. An example is given here. Here we have enclosed the quoted section with the quotation marks, and inside brackets we have placed author's last name and page number, that is Conrad space 12. Suppose if a source has no author, you can include the title of the work instead of author's last name. An example is given here, Heart of Darkness space 12. And when you quote from electronic sources that do not provide page numbers, cite the author name only. If there is no author, you have to cite the first word or words from the title. If both are given, you should include both. If there are only 2 or 3 sentences to quote, you can include the quotation in the paragraph. If you have to include long quotation with 4 or more than 4 sentences, what has to be done is place a colon at the end of the line that you write to introduce your long quotation. Indent the long quotation 0.5 inches from the rest of the text so it looks like a block of text. Do not put quotation marks around the quotation. Place the period at the end of the quotation. An example is given here. When coming to citation part, in bibliography page, under bibliography, what you place first is author's second name, put a comma, the first name of the author, then a full stop, then you can insert the title of the book in italics, then a full stop. After that you can mention the place of publication. You can put a colon after that, which is followed by name of publisher, a comma after that, then comes year of publication, a full stop. Then you can mention the medium. If it is print, you can insert that and then a full stop. A doubt may arise that what to do if there are 2 or more authors. In such cases, if there are 2 authors, cite the authors as follows. List authors in the order they are given on the page, not alphabetically. Last name, comma, first name of first author, comma, and first name, last name of second author. So here there is an example. If there are 3 or more authors, cite only the name of the first author listed with their last name, comma, first name, followed by a comma et al. When coming to citation for web sources, author's second name first, comma, then first name, then a full stop. After that, title of the content in the web page, you have to put the title in double quotations, a full stop after the title. The title is followed by web page, put a full stop. Then you can mention the media, that is web, put a full stop. Then you can mention the date of access, the day on which you referred the content of the web page. After that, a comma is inserted. It is followed by the full link of the web page. Every citations that comes under bibliography should be in alphabetical order. Another thing to keep in mind is when you type a citation in bibliography, if it falls into the second line, the format to be used for the second line of the same citation is hanging indent or second line indent. That is, second line should be ½ inch, that is 5 spaces from the left margin. Again, you can start the second citation from the margin. Hope the points I mentioned here is clear to you. These are some doubts which may arise in the minds of students. For more details, you can refer MLA handbook. So go ahead, start the project. All the best. See you in the next video. Bye.